My name is Natalie Campbell, and I am the District Partnership and Volunteer Coordinator. When I started, the Art Docent program was a program that we've had for 50 years, and it began when the arts funding was cut for the state of Washington. Basically, a group of parents got together and decided that they wanted to make sure art was still in the classrooms, and so it started as the Picture Lady program. And so it was moms primarily going into the classroom and teaching about art. And so that's what the program has consisted for the last 50 years.
I've been an art docent since my daughter started in kindergarten, and it's a really fun way to be able to get into the classroom, bring something that we know the children love.
Oh, my kids enjoy it so much, and we have such a great pool of art docents. I happen to have a stellar group of parents that come in at least once a month and provide great projects that often stem from the paintings and the culture and the type of art that they're studying and learning about.
Every time I enter the classroom and they see me entering the classroom, they get very excited, not just because it's me, and I mean, I would love to, it will be that way, but they know that we are about to start art.
Our big focus was on making sure that we brought over the previous program, the pieces that we love and that we think were great to keep, and creating a format that docents could take in and just, these are volunteers, they're not trained in art, and they really need all of the materials right in front of them so they can jump in out of their busy lives and be able to teach our students art. So we moved to a mostly digital program using technology, which is something that we didn't have previously. It was based on docents having physical prints that they would take into the classroom in order to teach these lessons, and that kept us from adding so many wonderful artists that we're now able to tap into, especially with the partnership with the Seattle Art Museum and then the support of the Schools Foundation.
It's made it a lot easier on us to really bring other parents in and say, hey, we've got a program now that's really set up, it's user-friendly, you can get in online, and the parents are finding it a lot easier too. So they're a little less stressed to join the program.
And I noticed, since I'm an art docent coordinator in my school, that my volunteers are way more relaxed and confident on teaching the art lessons because they have way more easier resources to do their lessons, so they're more confident. I mean, if I'm a stay-at-home mom that I don't have any art background, I feel confident enough to do it because I have examples, and I have explanation, and I have a very solid objective that I'm pursuing with these lessons.
It's a great, wonderful program that's supported by volunteers and PTA, but the program from a curriculum side had not been given the attention it needed. And we realized that the diversity of the artists was really important. We know our community has changed, and we want to reflect and allow the students to see themselves in the artists.
And we live in such a diverse place here that it's really fun to have a lot more local artists being brought in.
Our big focus was on making sure that we brought over the previous program, the pieces that we love and that we think were great to keep, but also taking a look at adding in new diverse artists. So Blanca Santander, which is a local artist, was so incredibly excited when I said, hey, can we include you in the program? She actually continues to send me different photos that we could use and portraits and all of that kind of stuff. So we've also reached out to a street artist, Akuda San Miguel, who just was beyond ecstatic that we would include him and his artwork. But then we also have, Dale Chihuly, who our students get to see that artwork all the time. One of the docents had used one of our new lessons, and it was the Reginald Laurent, who's currently actually doing a big exhibit in Atlanta, and had let us know that they reached out and had shared with Reginald how inspired the kids were by his work, and it was bright, vivid colors and shapes, and it was really neat because Reginald actually sent a message back and realized that this is just something he does and he loves, and it's his passion, and to know that he is inspiring the next generation of artists around his passion and his purpose and what he's laid out to be. So it was a really, really neat story.
And it's fun to see how all the different ways the kids express themselves through art. So yeah, it's been a really neat opportunity.
Because art is for everyone and they feel part of that.
They get so excited every time we show up. It's Art Docent Day, Art Docents, and it's kind of like being a Santa Claus once a month and coming in and bringing new projects and fun things for them to do.
But without volunteers, this program would not happen, and I really think that in order to keep those volunteers around, we needed to do something for this program, both for our volunteers and our students, and that's all because of the Schools Foundation helping us make this happen.